Alright guys, so this is how lunch looks today. It's sour, it's spicy. Of course it's got some tasty looking shrimp in it, some small shrimp. The rest of the day will be kind of on a eating and drinking tour.
นี่ก็คือแบบถ้า GPS นี่อาจจะหลงก็ได้ GPS ยังหลงอะไรอย่างงี้ร้านก็แบบเนี่ยอาหารพื้นบ้านของระยองอะไรอย่างเงี้ย อันนี้หมดแล้ว
Check this out when you're in Rayong. It's definitely off the beaten path a little bit, but worth it. Had a great little cup of coffee, feeling energized and ready to finish the day in the market and show you a little bit more of what Rayong has to offer. It's one of my favorite markets, a place that doesn't happen all the time. It used to happen once a month. Now it's more like maybe once a quarter or something. It's right downtown, but they bring out a lot of that old kitschiness and the old like kind of retro Rayong. But in between all of the retro stuff and cultural stuff, there's a ton of food. So we're in one of the more crowded portions of the market. Tons of people here. It's great to see so many people supporting this market. You'll see often that people will come out in their traditional dress, and even the kind of theme of it is to kind of bring back the memories of the old Rayong, the way Rayong used to be. They just back there at the temple, they actually had a place where they were simulating the old kind of floating market that used to be in this area. So there's lots of that going on. They play old movies. They have a lot of the retro antiques and things on sale, but nothing really compares to the food and everything on display. Lots to see, lots to taste, and everyone's excited. It's not just me. we got a man here making some funky Thai crepes. It's actually quite hard to find, and normally you will never see it this size. So he gets his batter ready, then he puts it into this hot pan that right now it's currently covered, and it fluffs up nice and big. He cuts that in half, and he sells it as 2 halves because they're a little bit too big for one snack on your own. So you can see here, that's where it's getting fluffy. It gets a little bigger than that. It's a similar process to actually having a pancake. I wouldn't call it a pancake because it doesn't quite taste like that. It is nice that he uses the fresh coconut inside, and you see there's a lot of sugar, and I think that's sesame.
เนี่ยตำเลียงระยองก็เป็นอย่างนี้
แหลกย้ายเขากินมากมันเนี่ยเป็นเงิน300นี่ตุ้มแดงบ้านเราใช้กระเทียมดำใช้คนก็มี
That is the most cracked out I've ever seen Khnom Bueng. Sprinkles and some sweet things on top. And then you got a more traditional version there. These are more wafer style. They look crispier and definitely a different size than what you see normally. What is that?
This is called crepes on. So like normally people will find it's the crispy version of this one. But then in Rayong there's 1 or 2 places that are selling the like soft and fluffy version of the Thai crepes. I call it crepes, and yeah. So this one is like pretty much like sesame in the crepes, and then they like bake it like halfway through, so it's like fluffy and gluey. So yeah, it's very simple. I liked it.
Yeah.
And hard to find?
Yeah, it is hard to find.